Okay, so I got an after hunt report. Got my 300 blackout suppressor. I was using Sierra 205 grain Gamekings. I get my magazine out here for you. These Gameking loads I made. Finally got my first deer with it. So I'll show you. All right, decent sized doe. So I shot her twice. I hit her once. I thought I made a bad shot because she just ran off and stood there for a bit. She crashed, and I thought, well, she ain't falling over. So she stepped out and I shot her again, but turns out both shots were good. So there's her front shoulder. I don't know which shot was which, but I mean, I shot her. I mean, both shots were good shots. So I'm happy with my shot placement, especially for just shooting out of a tree stand up in. All right, now the exit wounds are really impressive for a SUBSONIC bullet. Wow, I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a pretty good exit hole. So, really happy with that. I was in my stand. She came out about 50 yards, and I shot her the first time. And I knew I hit her because she jumped and tucked her tail and ran, and she stopped for a minute. And then she crashed in some brush and stood back up and stood there for a while. And I thought I could see air pumping out of her, like rib cage. So I thought I made a good shot on her, but I wasn't sure. She wasn't falling over. She stood there for a couple minutes, and then she stepped out, and I got another good broadside shot. So I shot her again, and then she ran 30, 40 more yards and crashed right here where she's at. So overall, she ran 75, 100 yards. It really wasn't that far. But anyway, I just want to do a quick video, just kind of a follow-up to my ammo test and the meat target that I made up. So this is a real-world test, and while she didn't go down quickly, I mean, it was a good shot, and I have no doubt she would have died from the first shot. As far as I can tell, the 205 grain Gameking is good to go. I mean, both bullets entered and exited. First shot was around 50 yards. Second shot was around 75-ish, give or take. And so both bullets entered and exited and left, I'd say, quarter-sized exit holes. So the only negative I will say about that is I did not have much of a blood trail. I knew where I shot her, and I went over and I couldn't find it, and well, I didn't know exactly where I shot her in a general area, but I didn't see any blood there. And then I went to where she stood for a while, and I found just a little teeny tiny drop of blood. And then here next to where she crashed, there's a lot of blood. So I mean, I could have just been the angle I shot at or something. I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about that. I shot her just a tad high, so I'd say it was probably more of a me problem than a bullet problem, but thought it was worth noting.